So what's going on, people? Welcome back to another show, and I'm John, and tonight I'm going to do my usual press conference reaction for last night's game between Chelsea and Newcastle United at Stamford Bridge. Now, I should have done this last night, but it's too late. I just thought, you know what? I'm going to go straight to bed after that defeat, and I just think, you know what? I'm going to clear my head and have a good night's sleep and work again, and then back on this. So, yeah. I'm raring to go. I hope the fans are coming on me chat and ready to go as well. So if you do like any of my videos, could you please stick a like on my video and please subscribe if you are new. I've got 422 people at this moment in time. And I hope it continue to go up northwards. So yeah, it's rocking and rolling, dogging and diving. But there you go. And yeah, it's been another shocking display last night, especially in the first half. And you know, once Chelsea went the heat, then it's always going to be one winner. And then once got the second goal, it's just basically just go to bed. I've done a watch along last night with my guy Paul, the team review, and he's done a fantastic job joining us as well, which is great. And there was people watching from Australia and America and places like that, because I had 130 viewers on there last night. And I just said to most of them, just get yourself to bed, because you know what? You don't want to go for that torture on the other side of the world. So do your shopping, go to bed, and just take your partner's out somewhere. And if it's COVID-free in your area and it's safe to go. So, yeah. And Steve Bruce, as usual, come out and talked about the positives, especially in the second half. And I'm thinking, hang on a minute, what positives are you on about? There weren't any positives, certainly wasn't in the first half. Yeah, 2 shots on target, yeah, including John Joel Shelby's free kick, which Kepa did well to do. And yeah, again, it's just very, very poor. And we're in a relegation dogfight, make no mistake about it. And it's just not good enough. And finishing 17th, or 17th at the minute, ain't good enough for Newcastle United, because we are bigger than that. You think about it, when we got back to the Premier League, we finished 10th. On the Rafa Benitez, 12th on the Rafa Benitez, and then I think we dropped down to 14th last season with Steve Bruce, and at the minute we're 17th. So we haven't really progressed, haven't we, in the Premier League? We're just slipping slowly. And then once at the bottom 3, that's it. You're done. And I just hope this season we do not get relegated, because we've got a takeover, a possible takeover right on this. At the bottom 3. That's it. So there you go. So, unless I'm grabbing, I want to get through this press conference real quick, because I've got another one to do on the player ratings, and I've got another show to go on at 8 o'clock for the 4 horsemen. So I tried to go to the NUFC Twitter page, and basically they didn't even wrote down what Steve Bruce done last night on this presser. Couldn't find it, so I have to scramble it and go into people like Lee Ryder, Henry Winter, and that's it. So Steve Bruce was asked about what can he take for the game, and he goes, there's positives to take from the second half performance. And he added, there are 7 or 8 looking over the shoulder when it comes to the points system. It is always an accumulation of points. There's a long way to go. We certainly don't have enough at the minute, so we need to put a couple wins together. Steve, can I say something, mate? You never won 3 games straight since 2008-9 season when you was at Wigan, yeah? How would you do it at Newcastle? To be real with you, Steve, right? The way we're playing in the minute, we're being lucky, because the teams below us haven't been picking enough points. but Fulham's starting to put it together. West Brom's trying their best. Sheffield United's having a real go. And at the moment, I know people's going to say, right, those teams are going to get relegated, but they put up more of a fight than us. Yeah? And if you think about it, we haven't been good enough. We've been absolutely poor, especially last night in the first half, especially Emil Kraft, which I will come on to in player ratings later on. But he was absolutely poor, Kraft. Jamal Lewis wasn't good enough. John Joe Shelby, poor again. Dwight Gale, where is he playing? On the right side of the midfield. He's supposed to be up front. He should be our focal point. What's going on, man? It's just simply not good enough. And I'm just sick of it. I think most fans are. And Bruce has also asked about Deontay Yedlin leaving for Galatasaray. And he said, we made a decision. He was out of contract and we had 3 right backs. Steve, correction, mate. A, he was not out of contract. He was out of contract at the end of June. Yeah. Secondly, what's the point of getting rid of a right back when you don't want to bring in a right back? It does not make sense. Yeah. You're weakening the team, Steve. You're weakening the team. And actually, we haven't got 3 right backs. We've got 2. One's injured in a minute up to 2 months. And one who's playing ain't good enough for Newcastle. Yeah. He's absolutely poor. And the guy's an absolute joke. I mean, don't be shy. Please leave a comment in the sections down below. And it's just a bit quiet at the moment in time. What's the matter with these? I'll post it on Twitter. So, yeah. It seems to me they didn't say much. We did add, Steve. He said there's slightly better in the second half. For the first half, you can't give goals to her like that. And I think the guy's an idiot. And he's doing his best to get the sack. But Ashley won't sack him. Why you won't sack him? Because you don't want to pay $1 million. Or at least $1 million to get rid. And I'm going to bring up what Henry Winter has been saying as well, which is a very good point. There you go. This is on Henry Winter. That's Kendall, sorry. Yeah, I'll bring up Kendall's tweet. She's absolutely right. And she put out, Steve Bruce in January, I've never had opportunity to play Ryan and Alan together. Yeah, and also the same manager, the fraud of a manager, their manager, not mine, also added Ryan and Alan together can make a difference. And since this, there's been 6 games where ASM and Fraser have both been available, and one has played and been replaced by the other. Let's be real about it. Well said, Kendall, by the way. Well said. But let me tell you something, Steve, right? You're lying to us again. And this is the same manager that's come out and he said he don't want to sell Dwight Gale. He still thinks a quality player and he still do a job for him. Where does he stick him? I tell you what, mate. I stick on the right side of midfield, you know? Should be our focal point, yeah? So we haven't got a recognised striker playing at top. So he's playing in ASM's place, yeah? I think this guy needs to be sacked before the end of the season. Because if we don't get sacked, believe you and me, we are going to get relegated. And I'm sorry to say that. I know people's going to come to us and say, yeah, but you got enough points on the board in a minute. Yeah, not at the moment we haven't. We're 7 points clear. And if Fulham win both their games, because I can guarantee you one thing, we're going to get beat off Man U on the Sunday, right? Fulham could be 1 point behind us. 1 point. And I tell you something now, Reece. Fulham has got more of a chance, got more of a fight, more of a bottle than we have. Because you know why? Because Fulham will probably know how to get out of relegation. And Scott Parker's team do not give up. So that is Kendall's. Thanks so much for that. I've got another one to come up as well. If I stop this and get another up, this is definitely got to be for on Henry Winter. If I can just get up a second. He made a brilliant tweet as well. So this is Henry Winter. I don't know if it's on the comment sections at all. I don't know if it's stuck. I don't know if it's working. I don't know. So we got Henry Winter here, and he had a very good point. And he said somebody needs to tell Newcastle United that they've been drawn into a relegation fight. They don't seem aware. No sense of urgency. Nobody shouting or taking responsibility. So lightweight. Newcastle looked almost shy at engaging. Henry, I tell you what, this is a proper duelist that says it and I like it is, yeah? And I'd love to see Henry Winter challenge Steve Bruce. I hope he does, because I'll tell you something, I hope that tweet gets to the head of all the players and the manager, because I'll tell you something now, Reese, we are definitely in a relegation dogfight. So I'll just scroll down here a minute. See some great tweets here. We got Sam, as usual, we do. Steve Bruce doesn't, sadly. Yeah, that's fair enough. Got Lambeth Mag replied, we've been headed into that direction for 18 months. For the majority, it's been woeful. Stats don't lie, Henry. It's true right there, my guy. You're right. We've been in the worst footballing side in this league for almost 2 seasons now, and those stats are coming back to roost. Let me tell you something. You're absolutely right in every single angle, my guy. Every single angle. And you know something, right? We haven't learned for 18 months. We haven't. It's always been the same slow, passing it sideways and backwards and stuff like that. It is an absolute disgrace. We're the worst footballing team in the Premier League. We do not deserve in the Premier League. And if you agree with us, please leave a comment in the comment section down below, right? And I'll read it out as well. Yeah? It is just absolutely painful to see. And we are an absolute joke. We really, really are. And if that doesn't get the message, I just don't know. I really don't know. I really don't. Yeah? And it's so painful to watch. This football club is just slowly dying. And I don't care what anyone says, right? It is slowly dying. So, like I said, I looked at the NUFC Twitter handler, and he didn't even write down what Steve Bruce said last night. And this is just unacceptable, man. And can you please stick a like on my video and please subscribe if you are new. And I've got 422 people watching this. Well, hopefully watching this, and we thought me subscribers sort of think it's great. So, yeah. I was still seething about that first half performance last night. It is just unacceptable. So I'm problems in my comments sections at the minute in time. And we've got Lee Ryder, which I'm not going to bring up, yeah? And he was asked a question about Newcastle at the moment. And his comments, I'm looking at this team, I'm thinking the fight doesn't seem to be there. I'm deeply concerned about Newcastle at the minute. Lee, you're not on your own, mate. You are not on your own. Most of our fans are. And Steve Bruce is not getting tuned out of this team. The players do not want to fight. They just don't want to know. They don't sound interested. It's as simple as that. And I want to talk about Jamal Lascelles at a minute, yeah? If you watch the second goal he conceded, right? He didn't get the players a head up. He just did not care. He didn't shout at the players. He didn't cheer them up. He didn't say, come on, let's get back into this game. There's none of that. Yeah? None of it. It is absolutely horrendous. I'm going to bring up a few pictures up here, by the way, as well. It is a joke and a joke and a joke. And this is real talk here, baby. So I'll stop the screen a second and I'll get another one up as well. I want to look at this. I want to bring this up, man. Bring it up. Share this. And look at this picture. If I can get it up there. There you go. Have a good look at that. Just get this down a second. Right. Have a look at this picture, guys. Right. And see what you make of this picture. And tell what's going on with the players there. Have a really look. Because I'll tell you something. Those players do not care at all whatsoever. The body language ain't right. The players aren't engaged with each other. Yeah. And to me, they're just giving up the fight. And that is down to the captain to do the players up. And not only that, the manager has got to get a tune out of these players. Have a look at that again. And you tell me, right, do they really want to play for Steve Bruce? Do they really want to be out of the club? Do they really want to put the passion into the fight anymore? It is a joke. Seriously, man. Hi, David. I hope you're okay, my guy. John, I totally agree with what you're saying, mate. Thank you very much indeed. And I've got Toon Barmy. First on my channel. Thanks very much for coming on, my guy. Juliet sat Bruce now. Who can come in and turn this around? The players need to get some fight and prove that they want to play for us. Passion, fight, and every point. And the same guy said they don't care, man. You know what it is, mate? You're absolutely right. They don't care. That it's down to the manager, up to the manager to get the best out of those players. And to me, he has lost the dressing room. I don't care what anyone says. He has lost the dressing room. The players aren't responding. The club is in complete and utter shambles. You know, it's just so frustrating. And the players has just had enough already. They're in for disappointment on Sunday. We got Man United, and I could see us getting an absolute tonking, probably 4-0, because the way Man U are playing in the minute, at home, they've been up and down. Brilliant away, but up and down at home. But I guarantee you something, they have no problems on Sunday when they take us a task. Cavani, Rashford, Martial, they'll be about palpable bad away because he won't be playing out injured. But I'm going to keep that picture up again for a little bit longer. Bit of a caption. And Chris Sutton has come out on the Chronicle and said that Steve Bruce has not lost the dressing room. Listen, I've got respect for Chris Sutton, right? Because he's played for Celtic and he's a legend, yeah? But as a pundit, he's just getting beyond the joke. This guy is quickly losing my respect because he's coming out defending this fortune of a manager in Bruce, right? The guy, seriously, man, real talk, Chris Sutton is losing it. He's just deluded, man. He's not the only one. Robbie Savage, Tim Sherwood, Paul Merson, Jermaine Genius. Yeah, they're all defending this manager, saying how wonderful job he's done at the minute. 17th place. I mean, look, I want to be in the top 10. I don't want to be fighting 17th every season. Like I said earlier on, finished 10th, really came back up to the Prem, then 12th, then 14th, and then now in 17th. If it's up this season, I can guarantee you one thing, if Bruce is there, we'll be relegated. Because this manager, Reed, is going to take us down, and he is going to cost us not just the money, not just millions, but also possibly a takeover. So please like and subscribe to my channel, and subscribe if you're new, and please keep those comments coming through. Because I got to do this real quick. So I'll probably be another 5 more minutes on here because I've got to do the player ratings as well. And then I'll go on the 4 Horsemen channel with Paul. And hopefully Sharky's on there. And I think Baz might be back. I'm not 100% sure yet. Or Peter Proudlock's back as well. So yeah. So I can't wait for that. So, and I've got Toon Bambi again. I just want to win. We all want to win, Toon Bambi. We all want to win, my guy. Because I tell you something. 2 wins, and I heard a commentator said yesterday, 2 wins and 2 defeats the last 4 games, right? How about saying 2 wins for the last 15? Yeah? 2 wins, 2 draws, 11 defeats. That is relegation form. That is. And if the season started again, we would have 8 points. We would be bottom of the table. Yeah? This club is a complete and utter shambles, man. It really is a shambles, I mean, it's a rudderless club under this owner, right? And I swear to God, the only reason Bruce came in because he's a Geordie. Yeah, that's all it is, to shut our fans up. So it is what it is. I've got my player ins to do as well, and I tell you what, they'll be absolutely brutal. Yeah, I want you to come and join us for that as well, please. Thanks very much indeed. And I've got some shows lined up tomorrow. I'm doing an early match preview with a Manchester United fan, Claire Williams. She always comes on my chat, and she's absolutely amazing. She's the Queen of Stretford, and that's her nickname. Why? Because she loves Manchester United, and she's got a passion. So treat her gently, and she is just amazing. So that's my press conference reaction on it. It's just a shame that NUFC Twitter handler didn't say much on it as well, which I think is gutless, So come off for that, and I've got to come off for that, and that's me done. And if you like my channel, like I said, please subscribe to us, stick a like on my video, and until then, guys, I'm out of here, and have a good evening, and I should see you back in around about 20 minutes time. Take care. Bye now.